Hey y'all, it's Lynn from Always Moving Mommy. And one of my favorite things to buy as a gift, instead of buying more stuff, is to buy an experience. So I've got my boys with me today, and they're going to share their top 5 places that we visited, probably in the past 5 years. Just to give you some ideas of different places maybe to take your family to visit, or if you're already planning a trip to some of these places, some ideas for experiences that you can do while you're at those places. So this is Carter. He's my 10, almost 11-year-old, and he is going to tell us his number 5 place to visit on his list.
My number 5 is Cedar Point.
Okay, where's Cedar Point?
Ohio.
Okay, and why did you like it?
I liked it because it's a roller coaster park. The one reason I didn't like it was because there's this one part, if you go during the summer, and it has all these dragonflies that'll land everywhere. They'll be in the shops.
Okay, what was your favorite thing to do at Cedar Point?
My favorite thing was, I really liked Snoopy, so they had a Camp Snoopy, and that was probably my favorite.
Okay. Did you have a favorite snack or food or something that we ate when we were there?
No.
No, it was all good. Okay. And I like Cedar Point because there was definitely stuff for everybody to do, regardless of our ages or thrill levels. It definitely is a divide and conquer park. There are height requirements, so if you have little people with you, you're going to need to take somebody else with you so that they can either go do something more focused towards the little people or wait with your little person while you and the bigger kids go to do their activities. It definitely is fun, definitely worth the money that we spent. You can definitely spend all day, if not multiple days there, so that's good too. All right, what's number 4?
Number 4 is Hershey Park.
Okay, where's Hershey Park?
Pennsylvania.
Okay, and what was something awesome that you remember about Hershey Park?
It had chocolate.
It did. So Hershey Park is located in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And as you can imagine, it is an ode to all of the delicious chocolate that you can buy and enjoy. They do have a place to take a tour and watch chocolate being made, but they also have a theme park for you to experience. They have a hotel, so you can stay right on property. They have a water park within the theme park, so that is a blessing, especially on the hot days. Do you have a favorite attraction from Hershey Park?
The tour. I got free chocolate at the end.
Okay. In the theme park, what was your favorite thing to do?
Oh, I forget. Wasn't it the Wildcat, that one roller coaster?
Roller coasters. All right. And what was one of the treats that we had that you really enjoyed?
Chocolate.
Okay, so if you have a chocolate lover, Hershey Park has to be on your list. They do have lots of different opportunities to purchase tickets with promotion codes and stuff to help you save a little bit of money online. They also offer options for parking and meals and stuff like that, so you can buy your tickets together and try and save some money that way if you're looking to kind of have a theme park experience, still high-end experience on a little bit more of a budget. What's number 3 on your list?
Number 3 is Disney World.
Okay. And why did that one make the list?
Because we've been there about 10 times.
We've been there more than 10 times. Okay, what's your favorite thing about going to Disney?
I get to see Stitch.
Okay, and Stitch is your favorite character. Where's your favorite place to see him?
There's one ride I want to go on called Stitch's Great Escape. But other than there, the places that I've been to see him is probably Ohana.
Oh, okay, so Ohana is a restaurant at Disney's Polynesian Resort, and in addition to getting to meet Stitch and Lilo and Mickey, you get Stitch on waffles.
Oh, yeah.
Stitch waffles. Delicious. And so what park do you usually find Stitch in?
Usually it's Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, we have seen him somewhere there. Okay, so if you have a tip for somebody going to Disney World with a tween, what would you tell them?
Mainly, make sure you don't eat before you go on the rides.
True, that is very good advice. Do not eat before you go on the rides. But there are tons of opportunities to eat lots of yummy food while you're at Disney. So definitely do make sure that you take time to eat, just not before you go on the rides. All right, what's number 2 on the list?
Number 2 is Disneyland.
Okay, and how did this one make the list?
Disneyland is like Disney World. It's in California. It's just interested me that I wanted to go.
Okay.
And it just looks fun.
Right. We have not been to Disneyland yet, but the kids are hoping to go soon because we do love Disney a lot here in our house. So hopefully we will get to make it out there soon and be able to actually share some firsthand tips and advice from visiting the parks. But it is much like Disney World in the sense that you will get the first class service that you expect from Disney and its cast members, the delicious food, lots of fun different offerings. They offer the Halloween and Christmas events and experiences that Disney World does. So definitely something to check out. And what's number 1 on the list?
Number 1 is Universal. I've been interested in it ever since I've seen The Simpsons.
Okay, so again, Universal is not a park that we have visited before, but it's definitely been on the list. We have done Universal City Walk experience, but we have not done the parks as of yet. So hopefully we will get a chance to experience those soon. Any other places you think would be great for families with tweens to go visit?
No.
Those are your top 5?
Yes.
All right. Anything special that people should keep in mind, like parents or grandparents, if they have a tween and they're trying to travel with them? What's something that you think they should know?
Make sure you have portable chargers.
True. Always make sure you pack lots of portable chargers, regardless of if you have a tween or not. But definitely tweens are very much into their electronics and their devices, so those chargers will come in handy. All right, thank you. And next we're going to hear from Corbin. He's my 13-year-old, and he is going to give us his top 5 places to travel that he liked most that we have visited from a teen's perspective. So what's your number 5?
Well, these aren't in numerical order. These aren't really. But I put number 5 as Washington, D.C. And just because I put that on the list because of just all the sights and all the tours and all the cool little things.
All right.
You get there.
There is a ton to do while you are staying in Washington, D.C. One thing that you want to think about and keep in mind while you're doing that is where you're staying. If you are wanting to spend the time traveling, then stay somewhere outside of the city. But if you are trying to spend time in the city, seeing the different sights and sounds, then it is worth the extra money to stay right in the city whenever possible. And there is lots to do there. Some of it does cost some money, but you can find some free experiences and attractions, so that is always great on the budget too. What's the next one on your list?
I put Disney World just like him. I put that there because, I mean, we've been there so many times, and because it's just got so many, it's got rides for little people and adults. So it's just, they really put into the thought everyone, not just for the kids, for everyone.
Yeah, it definitely is a place that your whole family can go together and have experiences and create those memories. We have been enough times now to visit that I am more comfortable letting the boys maybe experience an attraction on their own, especially if they have experienced it before, because I know they won't be scared. They know what to expect, how to get on in the queue, how to get off, things like that. And I do feel safe enough. I understand it's still a theme park and you still have to be cautious, but I do feel safe enough at Walt Disney World, and I'm sure I would at any of the Disney parks, to let them even maybe go ahead a little bit of me to get on an attraction or to get some food or go to the bathroom or something like that. So it is definitely a place that we can all go together. A great tip for when you're at Disney World is to stay on property. The bonuses from staying on property are well worth the cost most of the times when you're visiting, especially if you're only visiting once a year or once every few years. It's definitely worth that little bit of extra money. So, what is your next place?
Same as Carter. I mean, it's Hershey Park. It's a really cool roller coaster park. I mean, they've got stuff for little kids. They got stuff for kids like me. They got bigger roller coasters. I mean, it's just a really cool park, and it's sort of like Disney, but different themes.
Right, definitely different themes. Did you have a favorite ride at Hershey Park?
I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't think I can remember the name.
Okay, it's been a little while since we have been to Hershey Park. We are hoping to visit again next year. They do have a couple new attractions opening up in 2018, so hopefully we will make it up that way to be able to experience those and report back and share with you guys. Again, like I said, Hershey Park, totally doable in a day. It definitely could be a multi-day experience as well. The lines were not completely unbearable, and we did visit in the summertime when we went. But you definitely probably could make at least 2, if not 3 days out of visiting Hershey Park in the area. Okay, what's the next one on your list?
Still, same one as him. It's Cedar Point again. I mean, we went during the summer, and I mean, it was great weather. They had rides for all ages. From, like he said, they had small little Snoopy rides that the little kids could go on, but then they had a ton of roller coasters, and it was a bunch of fun.
Yeah, it was. There was definitely some encouragement to face some fears that day. There was definitely some doing things that we might not have normally done had we not go to a park that was specifically focused on roller coasters and thrill rides. So I am very thankful that we got that experience to do that. And I think it's on all of our lists to go back to and visit again at some point. Okay, what's your last one, my dear?
This last one is Castaway Cay. You can go see it on a Disney cruise. In Castaway Cay, it's just Disney's little private island that you can go snorkeling. They have a beach. You can bike around the island. They have this, and on the beach, it'll take a couple minutes, but the kids can swim to this little playground out on the water, and it's just a really good experience.
All right. So, yes, Castaway Cay is Disney's private island for their cruise line. We got to visit that a couple years ago when we took a Disney cruise. It was actually our second Disney cruise because our first one ended in a broken thumb from my little one just a couple hours after we got on the cruise ship. So our first cruise was probably the shortest cruise in Disney history. So we had a redo cruise, and the second one was so much better. No one was injured severely, and we got to actually enjoy everything on the cruise and associated with the cruise. From an adult standpoint, Castaway Cay was fantastic. Just like on the cruise ship, they do have a kids area where you can check the kids into and leave them if you're going to do maybe an excursion on Castaway Cay, or if you just want to go check it out kid-free for a little while. totally cool too. They do serve all the food on the island, so you don't have to worry about food or drinks or anything like that. You can get back on the ship whenever you need to because it is docked right there. They have lots of different experiences, snorkeling, just anything that you could think of, bike rentals, and lots of different experiences. They usually do a Castaway Key 5K in the morning if you are up for a challenge like that. And you get a cute little medal at the end, which is always fun. All right, any tips for traveling with a teen? If you are a family and you're thinking about going on vacation with a teen, what should people keep in mind?
I mean, I don't really know. But teens just love the screen, so always pack that extra charger.
Right. Teens definitely are screen happy, as well as the tweens. When we do travel, we do take portable chargers with us. But I also require them to take a book of some kind to read so that we're not just on screens the whole time. And they also take activity books and things like that to do in the car so that, again, we're not just sitting on devices the entire time. And we're actually talking and communicating to each other. And sometimes some of our best conversations actually happen in the car. So that is great, and it makes some really good memories. So I hope these list of ideas give you a few ideas of places to travel with your kiddos very soon. Make sure that you visit alwaysmovingmommy.com for more trip information and more travel tips. Thanks so much.